Hello and welcome to this breaking news edition of Ringside Digest. I'm your host Kirk Day, along with my co-host Noah Byrne, and the man we've been talking about for what seems like a month now, Timo Meier, has finally been traded. He got sent to the New Jersey Devils, and here's the announcement from Pierre LeBrun. Still pending a trade official trade call. That's all completed. The trade call's done. We have the full trade here. But hearing that New Jersey Devils have acquired Timo Meier from San Jose Sharks. Now, we knew it was down to two teams, and the New Jersey Devils won the bid. So here's the full trade from Chris Johnson. I've seen some different trades surrounding the picks. So I have here what the difference is in them, and I'll say when I get to it. And apologies if I butcher any of the names. These pronunciations are not for me.
Tricky. They are very tricky.
So the New Jersey Devils get Timo Meier at 50% retained, Timur Ibragimov, Scott Harrington, Zachary Edmond, at 2024 fifth. And the Sharks get a conditional 2023 first, a conditional 2024 second. Now that pick, I've also seen being a 2024 conditional first. So it's either one of those. I'm not too sure right now. It might be the conditions that change it, but it's one of them. At 2024 seventh, Fabian Zetterlund, Shakir Mukhamadullin, Nikita Okochuk, Andreas Janssen. Now, this trade is fantastic for both ways, in my opinion.
First off, let's give you a round of applause for doing those.
I need it. So, the San Jose Sharks got a boatload of prospects and a boatload of picks. They also got Andreas Janssen, who he proved himself in the NHL. He's a good player as well. I think he may be expiring this year. I'm not too sure on that. Yeah, I believe he's an RFA as well, if I may be wrong.
I'm not quite sure, yeah.
Yeah. But San Jose, they got their earnings for Timo Meier.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
They maybe could have gotten a bigger prospect with less quantity, but I think that they wanted more prospects for their pool just to be able to build up what they have already. But
I mean, sorry, you go ahead. Okay. I'm kind of blown away at the fact that they didn't get a Dawson Mercer or a Alex Holtz. They kind of got like Mercer would be, I don't know if you consider Mercer a prospect, but Alex Holtz is probably their top prospect. And then you got those guys, Okochuk, Mukhamadullin. The fact that they didn't have to give up those two main guys, I think it's an absolute win for the Devils. I mean, and you also add Timo Meier in there as well.
Yeah, for sure. It's just like it's a massive trade on both sides. This trade took about 4 hours to materialize from the announcement to the final full trade deal. There was some holdup due to injuries. Not sure fully what that was about, but it did materialize. Everything worked out fine. It's done and it's completed. Now Timo Meier is a New Jersey Devil, but this trade definitely boosts up what the Devils have going and what they can do this season. After this trade was announced, they moved up to fourth on Stanley Cup favorite voting. So that's a big jump from a very, very skilled player. So what do you think, Noah? How do you think this will affect the New Jersey Devils coming to postseason?
Yeah, they got their competition out there. I mean, the Bruins look amazing. We've gotten to videos before about them. The Rangers are probably going to have Patrick Kane. There's a lot of competition in the East, and I think they get so much better at, a perennial 30-goal scorer, big body. He doesn't also put the puck in the back of the net. He hits. He adds a little bit of sandpaper in that lineup. I mean, like I said, this move makes so much sense for the Devils.
Yeah, he is playing absolutely fantastic. We can take a look at his chart here, like a 97% WAR, 99 offense. He is fantastic, and this season, in 57 games, he's putting up 52 points. 31 goals, 21 assists. He's having a career year, and he's proven himself, and he is going to get paid this offseason. Whether it's by the Devils or by someone else, we'll have to find out. Mainly because that's something to note, is that this trade was not a sign-in trade. They traded for him just straight up, and they're willing to work their own magic to try and get their price to what they want for him. So it's going to be interesting to see about that. So what do you think about not having him sign a sign trade, Noah?
I think they gave up a lot without not having an extension in place. I think he's gonna, like you said, he's gonna get paid. He's probably gonna command upwards of 9 million. I mean, like I said, I think I said it also in a previous video. You put up 60 points a season. You're as a rookie, you're getting like 8.5 just thrown at you.
Yeah.
So I can imagine it's going to be a very, very high number. It's probably going to start with 9. I think that the fact, and they also retained 50% this year or for this season, I think that's crazy. So I think I'd be shocked if they don't have an extension in place. Like, give it probably a month, and Timo Meier will have a 8-year, $9 million contract.
Yeah, I can certainly see it. And adding that contract to these lines here, along with names like Nico Hischier, Jack Hughes, Jesper Bratt, like Dawson Mercer, Jesper Bachfist, this team's absolutely fantastic and got better with him. Like, he will certainly slide into whatever side they put him on, the left wing or right wing. He will easily slide on the first line. It don't matter what they do with him. This team is absolutely absurd now. It's dangerous. They need this to be able to compete with the Rangers in Boston after what they've been doing, especially with the Rangers possibly acquiring Patrick Kane. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens in the East this year in the playoffs, coming playoff time, because we know only one East team can make it to the Stanley Cup Finals. So one of those three is probably going to be it, but it just depends on which one now.
I'm all for the battle in the East.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun to watch, especially because trade deadline's not over yet. We still got until March 3rd to see if either of those teams bolster up a bit more to see what they can do to try to outplay each other. So
I know it feels like March 3rd already.
Yeah, we're gonna have a lot of questions coming March 3rd to see what's left, because there isn't too much left at all. So it's gonna be interesting. But that's all we got for this video, guys. We're going to have videos like this for all big trades, big signings, breaking news, all throughout the year, off-season, playoffs, you name it. So make sure to subscribe if you want to see more stuff like this throughout the off-season, where I was going to be posting normal videos as well, mid-season, playoffs, free agency. Yeah, it's going to be fun. So hope you can join us along and subscribe. So if you like this video, make sure to subscribe. Yeah, thank you for watching.